Does anyone else see the disconnect? Whoa. What happened though? What happened? Look where you are now. Should have just addressed it fucking 3 months ago and we wouldn't be in this situation now, would we? Y'all are not her friends. She owes you nothing. Why does she owe you loyalty, bitch? Like, what? I'm so confused. It's that fucking holiday party that ruined everything. I honestly sensed a very large amount of deflecting. First of all, she threw your dumbass away because you're racist. You were the last person, you and your friends are the last people on this planet Earth to be giving somebody advice. This shit is ridiculous and stupid. I'm gonna need y'all to get this shit together because I don't get it. Can we talk about that? Can we please talk about that? Welcome to the channel today. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Kyra. I make makeup, music reactions, and commentary videos. So yeah, I have a little snippet of everything on this channel, and I'm sure nobody's gonna watch this video because the only videos that get views are reactions. So I mean, it is what it is. I don't really care because I have opinions. I have things to say. I need to get things off my chest. So that's what we're doing today. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing this little makeup tutorial and also talking about why y'all need a motherfucking chill. Why are y'all pressing Smokey so much? I don't understand. It's literally Smokey Glow versus the entire fucking drama community, and I don't get it. Because Smokey Glow is in the right. I'm gonna need y'all to just chill the fuck out. And just a little warning, if you're one of the little soldiers from fucking Rich, what's his face, and the other one, I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck because I used to love them and watch their channel so much. Just realized since like the whole Luscious situation how they're kind of pieces of shit, and I'm gonna need them to lay the fuck off Hannah. Please and thank you. Actually, not please, just fucking do it. Like, leave Hannah alone. Like, I literally bought her Smokey Glow palette. This shit is beautiful. Seriously, go get it. Midas Cosmetics. But at the same time, I'm gonna need y'all to leave Smokey alone. So this video is basically like me defending Smokey Glow for like an hour. If you wanna watch, cool. If not, see you later. Thank you so much for the watch time I get. I don't know. So yeah, if you end up sticking around and enjoying, please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe down below for future videos if you're interested. And if you want, you can also check out more videos up there. Don't have too many commentary videos because I always get shit up late because I work 40 hours a week. I have a job during the pandemic out in the world. So I don't really have time to do this as much as I would love to. So yeah, anyway, I've talked way too much and I know this video is long as fuck, so let's go ahead and get into the video. So today I'm going to be doing my makeup and talking about this whole situation that has really blown out of proportion. I'm going to be looking down a lot. One, to do my makeup because the mirror's down there, and then also to refer to my notes because I'm slow sometimes and I forget a lot of stuff. They're necessary. Alright, so first of all, I just want to say that I love both of these channels, but one I love more in particular than the other one. And after this situation, I definitely stand with someone else more than the other. You feel me? So this whole motherfucking thing started off with Glow Mist, and I love Glow Mist. Like, what the fuck? Like, why something so innocent and pure gotta turn into all this bullshit? I don't understand. I was so confused when this whole thing went down, and I'm still a little confused because there's just a lot going on. And so if it don't make sense, like, I warned you, okay? So yeah, it basically started off with a Glow Mist collab between Angelika and Smokey Glow, and then after they ended up posting the collab, Smokey Glow got a lot of hate. A lot of hate because Angelika apparently has been microaggressive towards black people, and also, this is a part where I was confused because I was like, I watched them both and I never heard of anything like about Angelika doing anything, so I was very confused. I had no idea what was going on. There was also an incident on Twitch where she was with a couple friends and someone commented on there like, hey, we don't appreciate your microaggressive behavior towards the black community. I don't remember exactly what they said, but they were pretty respectful on their post from what I could tell. So basically, instead of trying to adjust the situation, they just blocked whoever the person was. Yeah, I don't find that completely necessary to do. Like, I wish you would have tried to hear that person out because look where you are now. Should have just addressed it fucking 3 months ago and we wouldn't be in this situation now, would we? So I'm going to put the initial pinned comment on the screen. I think she understands the mistake she made and she tried to address it the best she could, and Smokey says she apologizes for anyone who was hurt. And also right here, remember this part. She said, I will say that after talking to her and looking into things, I am seeing a lot of misinformation being spread about her and I am not okay with. As far as I can tell, Angelika has never done anything transphobic. And this is important. This is very important to remember because later in a video, Angelika was like, you're telling everyone I'm transphobic. Like, She didn't say that. She said right here, she's seen the other shit, the microaggression towards black people, but she didn't see anything transphobic. So while I don't agree with all her past actions, I do think she has grown and learned from all of these situations. I think she's a great content creator, friend, and that's why we collabed. Blah, blah, blah. And then like 24 hours after that post, she said something else. She posted something else saying that she can't support Angelika and that she doesn't support her collab that she did with her. And this blindsided me. Like, I was like, whoa, whoa. What happened though? What happened? I had no idea. Like, I definitely have watched Smokey a lot more. Like, I literally have her palette. Where is it? Smokey Glow palette. Like, I love this shit and I support her. I love Hannah and I'm just so confused about how all this shit went wrong. And it was literally about racism, and I'm guessing the Twitch thing and something about Kylie. I don't know exactly. I guess she was siding with Kylie when Kylie has been known for being blackfishing and like the Kardashian family as a whole. But like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But basically she ended up doing some research, Hannah did, and that's why she ended up deleting that other post and making her new one about not supporting her, because I guess Hannah wasn't aware of everything that was going on in the situation until she like dug it up and found out the research. I don't know. I was watching Angelika's video and I was like, whoa. She started crying. Like, she was really going in. She was pissed off and crying at the same time. Like, I could already tell. So basically, long story short, after the pinned comment, Angelika made a video and then Smokey made her video because Smokey said that it was basically a gross representation of her character. In Angelika's video, she was calling Smokey a flip-flopper, following like a sheep, like so many things. Like, she was pissed off. She said that she was showing support of her behind the scenes, but then made this pinned comment while she was sleeping. But like, to be fair, she did message you before she made the comment. You may not have seen it because of the time difference in UK, like whatever, you were sleeping and that's okay. I understand why Angelika was pissed off. Every time I say Angelika, I think of Rugrats and I'm like, oh my god. But I understand why Angelika was pissed off, but at the same time, I don't think that she gets the message like that. Like, the whole point, like, if you would have just apologized in the first place, Smokey wouldn't even have to address the situation. And of course she wants to address the situation as soon as possible. Like, her character is being assassinated by all these comments out of nowhere, and like, she wants to hurry up and put an end to that shit quick. So of course she's gonna be anxious and nervous about the situation, losing subscribers and, you know, letting her fans down. So I understand why she made that situation to pin a comment. Like, you may not have seen it. Is that her fault? Not really. I do not blame Hannah at all for wanting to pin that comment. Honestly, she shouldn't even be having to take heat for something that you did. I feel like out of all the performative activism that has happened on YouTube, especially this year, Hannah isn't one of those types of people. I don't think so. And I've been watching her for a minute. I think Hannah's generally like a good person, and I don't think that really she deserved to be dragged into something that was your situation, your problem. Because she even texted you and was like, hey, you should probably address this. And you were like, no, not really. I don't want to address it because other big creators told me that I shouldn't because it's lies. Well, the more you don't address the lies or explain yourself a little bit, the more people are just going to wonder what the fuck actually happened. You need to address it at some point, because like what happened here, months down the road, you're gonna regret that decision. Let's just talk about a few key points that were in Angelika's video, because I was feeling really bad for her at first, but then I was like, wait, I'm confused. I honestly sensed a very large amount of deflecting. A lot. I feel like she addressed more of Hannah being a bad friend than microaggression towards black people, or explaining that she wasn't microaggressive. I don't know, like how she handled the whole situation didn't leave the best taste in my mouth at all. Something else that I was like, oh, okay, was that she told Smokey that, I keep saying Smokey and Hannah, same person, but she keeps telling Hannah that she doesn't want their text messages to be released. And Hannah's like, go ahead, I'll release the text messages between us. I don't really care, because they're both going to make us look bad. And, you know, they both accepted that, or at least I think Hannah has accepted that she's going to look bad regardless, but I feel like Angelika looks more bad, and that's why she doesn't want to release the fucking footage. Well, not the footage, the text messages, whatever. So something else about Angelika, instead of like just talking about the things that people are trying to address to her, instead of talking about just those things, she brings up Hannah again and how Hannah is a bad friend. And then just a bunch of other shit that like has nothing to do with anything, just like deflecting from her own problems. At one point, I'm pretty sure she talks about the holiday party with Nick and Rich and who else? Petty Page, Dustin Dailey. First of all, why are they even speaking? I think it's just because drama is slow recently, because they really are like talking so much shit about Hannah. Like for what though? Because you're still mad a year later that they didn't come to your fucking party. Are you stupid? You butthurt? Like, what the fuck? I'm confused. So all of them are like butt-ass motherfucking hurt because Hannah didn't want to come to their holiday party because of Rich's racist ass. Y'all mad because she didn't want to reach out to you first? Like, of course she's going to reach out to her fans more. Like, she understands them and supports them and likes them more than they like you. Like, she doesn't like racists. Do you blame her? Because I don't blame her. You guys like racists apparently, but I don't. And honestly, I don't even mean to sound like a hater towards those other drama channels, but because I used to watch them like years ago. I watched them religiously, but it's just like after the whole Luscious and Rich thing, I was like, y'all are shady, y'all are stupid. And I always knew they were, but at the same time I still watched them and didn't really care. But like since at least last year or the year before that, I've stopped watching them. For the most part, I do sometimes here and there, but like I already know they're full of shit and like they do the most. It's really unnecessary and we just really don't understand why they're coming for Hannah. We're gonna get into that a little bit later, but I just really don't get it. Basically, Angelika brings up that whole situation, and then somewhere in that video she talks about Manny and how Hannah was liking shady things about Manny, but yet she did a collab with him 2 years later. Hannah literally explained herself already and said, well, I think Manny is a changed person now. Like I don't believe those things from 2 years ago. Honestly, none of us liked Manny when that whole Dramageddon 1 thing happened, but he has shown that, you know, he's not that type of person anymore. At least that's what I think. And also the other guys were like mad that Hannah's on his PR list, like being shady as fuck. Like, how is that shady, bitch? You don't have a problem with Rich being on Jeffrey's PR list. Like, what the fuck? You hypocrite ass bitch, what? What? Okay, anyway. Yeah, I don't really remember what else she said, but basically she just thinks Smokey's a bad friend, and that was like something that needed to be addressed instead of her actions and why Smokey even had to say anything in the first place. I feel like it's a whole drama community for Smokey Glow and I really don't understand it. So I'm gonna need y'all to get this shit together because I don't get it. There's some whole Diane situation. If someone wants to explain that to me down below, I'd appreciate that. So after the Angelika video, Smokey made a very long video, an hour-long statement talking about why everything she said in her video was wrong, basically. She just thinks that Angelika wasn't telling the truth in her video and made her sound really bad and was basically like, I shouldn't be getting the heat for it in the first place. Like, you should have just addressed it a long ass time ago. And I don't think Hannah's being a bad friend, honestly. I think Angelika was being a bad friend for just assuming that, like, Hannah should get backlash for what you did. Like, that's not how this works, especially when you're on social media and your whole thing is like, your whole thing is your brand. I honestly understand that they were friends, but at the same time, I don't understand why it was such a huge deal. I just think none of this would have happened if Angelika just owned up to it and wanted to make a video in the first place. Because I feel like Smokey had no choice but to say something. Angelika didn't want to say shit because she thought the situation would get bigger, but Smokey had no choice. She had to say something because she was being dragged for filth for something that she didn't do. Like, this was because of Angelika and her racism. Let's just remember that. And transphobia, which I don't think she's transphobic. I don't think she's racist, but I don't think she handled situations good with minorities at all. Just my opinion. If you just, like, address the shit beforehand, then Hannah would have never been put in that situation to begin with. Like, there's people that have been supporting Hannah since before you even came onto YouTube, so I don't understand why you think that you have more loyalty over her subscribers. Like, her subscribers are what fucking are keeping her going, so I don't understand. Like, if she wants to speak about something, then she's gonna fucking speak about it. I don't get why you're so fucking butthurt. Well, I understand why Angelika would be upset, but what I don't understand is why Dustin Dailey, Rich Lux, and motherfucking Nic Snider are making videos about Hannah and just, like, saying pretty awful things. Like, I'm gonna get into that before I go, because that's really another problem where I'm like, what is your problem? What is the problem? I'm confused why y'all hate Smokey so much. And I think it all just comes back to that fucking holiday party. It's that fucking holiday party that ruined everything. Yeah, they're just fucking butthurt. So, I mean, that is what it is at this point. So this is something that like irks me the most about the situation, is that the fact that Hannah is being the target. Like, what the fuck did Hannah do? Like, this is all because of Angelika and her past. Not even the past, like earlier this year. Like, that's what this is about. So where did like 5 people making videos about Hannah come from? For being a bad friend. Like, we're not talking about the issues at hand that we should be talking about, guys. Like, we're not. So I'm gonna talk about Rich. Like, I'm gonna try to very quickly go through a few things that these motherfuckers said in regards to Hannah, because I'm confused. I know you talk about it, and I literally used to be such a fucking fan of all of them years ago, but I just can't anymore. I just can't, and I haven't been able to for a very long time. It's exhausting for me, because I just don't think that they're the best of people. I honestly think that Hannah is one of the most genuine people on YouTube, along with like Alexis, Jada, and a whole lot of other people, but she's definitely like up there. So I don't understand like why everyone hates her. Y'all just mad because you ain't her, basically. I did a rhyme. All right, so this was Rich Lux's video, okay? He basically said in his video that he thinks Smokey is gonna cry on camera and apologize and, you know, be very defensive, which yes, she was defensive, but she was defending herself because this shit is ridiculous and stupid. Like, y'all not talking about Angelika, which is the whole reason why Smokey had to say anything in the first fucking place. Like, can we talk about that? Can we please talk about that? So Rich says that she just throws away her friend, like, the first time they make a mistake. Just how she did with John Wells reviews, and just how she did with Nic Snider. But like, first of all, she threw your dumb ass away because you're racist. She didn't want to go to the party because you're racist. She really doesn't owe you anything, an explanation, nothing. Why? Because you're racist. And if you're not racist, then at the very least prejudiced and microaggressive. I mean, you did say nigger and you didn't give a fuck, so I'm not seeing the connect. Does anyone else see the disconnect? Does anyone? Because I do. I definitely do. I don't understand why 5 people are fucking coming for Hannah. Like, I just don't get it. Also in this fucking video, Rich is like, I need to give Hannah advice. Like, you were the last person, you and your friends are the last people on this planet Earth to be giving somebody advice. He's saying that Hannah just needs, like, I'm really frazzled right now. Like, he's literally saying that Hannah needs to be open and willing to hear advice from other people like him, the racist. Honestly, if you weren't racist, this wouldn't have all happened, because you were racist. Then Hannah didn't want to go to your holiday party because you were racist, and then Angelika and her made a video. It all just goes back to that, honestly. So Rich, this is all your fault, if we're being honest. If you just weren't racist, we would have never fucking had this problem to begin with. So yeah, Rich is just like stupid as fuck. And also, he says that apologies are never good enough. You have to do it over and over again. Like, okay, I don't think that relates to Hannah, because Hannah didn't do anything. I think the reason why you particularly and your little friends have to keep doing apology videos over and over again is because you're racist. You have to keep apologizing for racism. You can't even apologize for it at this point, because bitches don't fucking believe you. That's just how it is, to be honest, and you have to show that you're not racist. You can't just say it anymore, like, because we already know people are bullshit. That's just not how it works. So I'm gonna move on to Dustin and Nic Snider talking shit about Hannah, and I'm just like so confused. And then I'm gonna go because I don't give a fuck about this anymore. I can't keep talking about this because it's just so irritating. I'm just very confused why they're so fucking butthurt about Hannah, except for the holiday party. Like, it has to be that, because she's done nothing else. Like, you think she's a fake friend? Like, okay, she's fake for not wanting to hit you up. It's because your friend was racist. She didn't owe you shit. You think she's fake because she called out Angelika? She's holding her friend accountable. Like, you should maybe fucking do the same, you feel me? And I know they're like, no, we're not gonna hold Rich accountable online because that's my friend and I'm loyal. We did it behind the scenes. Well, I think you need to prove it, to be honest. Honestly, I think when you have that many fucking subscribers and your fan base is that big and such a large amount of your subscribers are asking for something, you should at least address it. You don't have to apologize for shit that you don't want to apologize for, but like, at least address the situation. Give us something to fucking work with, you feel me? Okay, so Dustin and Nick, I forgot who said what. Like, I don't really care. They're both saying this shit. They're co-opting and agreeing with each other at this point. So they basically say that Hannah's a snake and that she has no loyalty to her friends, and the first time they do anything, she's gonna just drop them. Well, honestly, I feel like Hannah has her own life outside of this. Like, she has her own friends from, like, her own city in New York. Like, she doesn't, y'all aren't her friends. Y'all just are in the drama community. Like, y'all are not her friends. She owes you nothing. Why does she owe you loyalty, bitch? Like, what? I'm so confused. The reason she's on YouTube is not for you. It's not for Angelika. It's for her subscribers. It's not as in... Anyways, I also say something that, like, kind of pissed me off. Like, you have to be careful of people like that. Like how about you be careful of racist people like your friend Rich Lux? I think the reason why they're so fucking scared and confused is because they're scared of being held accountable by their friends. Like, they're scared of being canceled. They don't want that shit out in the public. Like, they're scared. That's why they don't want Hannah to fucking hold them accountable. But I'm just, y'all are just dumb. Y'all are just fucking dumb. I don't get it. Why are you so dumb? They literally ranted about Hannah being gross. Like, and also, I forgot talking about Rich and him, like, tweeting something about Keemstar. I don't know exactly, but basically just calling Hannah fat and ugly and doesn't know how to do her fucking makeup. Like, that was basically the gist of it. Like, shut your fucking mouth up. Literally, shut the fuck up. Seriously. Like, you paid thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to be a little bit less fat. Like, who the fuck wants to, like, you're stupid, bitch. Like, you, if it wasn't for you paying thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for surgery, your stomach wouldn't be flat. So I'm just confused. You're too fucking lazy to achieve the look that you want, so you're gonna sit there and fat shame someone because they don't want to get the same fucking surgery that you do to look like you. Like, bitch. And also his fucking triangles, like, I didn't even think about this. His fucking makeup skills, his lack of makeup skills, actually. And he has the nerve to talk about anyone blending eyeshadow. Like, that's hilarious to me. Like, you got some issues, bud. You really got some issues. It's so fucking hypocritical. Like, you're just shaming Hannah, calling her gross, disgusting, a bad friend, but you support Rich Lux and it's just everything that has to do with that. And you're coming hard as fuck for Luscious a long time ago. Like, that's a whole other thing. We're not even gonna fucking get into that shit right now, but just so much fat shaming. I just don't get it, bitch. I don't get it. They just said a lot of shit in their video where I was like kind of pissed the fuck off. Don't support racism. I don't know about you, but not I. So yeah, the last takeaway that I have from their dumbass video. So at the very, very end of their video, they were just like, final thoughts. I don't like Hannah. I think she's fake and phony and whatever. That's your opinion. You're entitled to your wrong opinion, and basically that's that. You cannot like her, that's fine, but you just don't like her because she doesn't like you and doesn't want to be associated with you and your racist ass friends. Like, you're just upset. Why are you upset? Like, out of all things to be upset by, that's not one of them. That's not one that you should be fucking butthurt about. It really isn't. So yeah, that was Nic's little outro. And then, oh my fucking god, Dustin was a little bit psycho. Just a little bit. I forgot exactly what he said because it was just kind of outrageous as fuck. But he basically said something like, Hannah will sit there and backstab you in front of 20,000 people. Oh no, she won't even backstab you. She will murder you in front of everyone, like 20, 30,000 people. I'm like, this is getting deep. Where did this come from? Where did this anger and aggressiveness come from? Because, like, you sound like Trisha right now. Like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on in the drama community? Like, I am genuinely and truly confused. So yeah, that's my opinion on that. I think everyone versus Hannah is fucking wrong and stupid. It's just not, it's not a good look, guys. It's not a good look. I'm gonna need y'all to do something about that because everyone versus Hannah, like, I don't get it. It's just uncalled for. Literally the most dramatic and ad-seeking fucking people who destroy people's careers, but you have a problem with her holding someone else accountability. I don't get it. I'm really gonna need y'all to get your life together and stop talking about Hannah because it's not sitting right with my soul. Just please get it together, like, right now. I can't fucking deal. I just really can't deal with this situation. I'm gonna go finish the rest of my makeup off camera and I'll be right back to just end this little shit right here because I'm glad I got that shit off my chest, actually. Like, that was actually fun. I thought it was gonna be way too confusing, and it probably was. I'm sorry, I'm a ranter, but yeah, I'll be right back. Hey there. So I'm back with my makeup done, and This video was a lot. This video was so much, and I'm sorry if it was really scatterbrained because there's just a lot of pieces to the situation. In conclusion, when it comes to Smokey Glow and the rest of the drama channels, I'm gonna need y'all to settle the fuck down and leave Smokey alone. And that's that. I'm gonna need y'all to chill the fuck out and relax. Like, y'all mad because she's a bad friend, like, but let's talk about the real situation at hand, like the microaggression. So clearly we know that you guys don't want to talk about that because you didn't want to talk about it when it came to your friend Rich, but Smokey is not you. Smokey is nothing like you guys. Of course she's handling it in a different way. Like, she's not fucking a little snake ass motherfucker like you guys. So yeah, that's my opinions on that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe down below for future videos if you're interested. If you're not, I don't fucking blame you. It is what it is. Thank you so much to the people who are here and like the video. I really appreciate it. So yeah, leave me a comment down below and hopefully I'll get to see you in the comments or in my next video. Bye!